Dear students, welcome back to my channel. This video for the students of class 3B. We are in the chapter animals, especially birds, right? So on the previous video, we have discussed about feathers, different types of feathers. Now, today's topic is nesting habits of birds. You can see the picture of various type of nests, various type of birds. They used to live in their nests. Clear? So in this video we will discuss about their home. That means their house, home, you can say. They are called basically nests. So birds build nests for the same reason as man built his home. They usually lay their eggs in their nests, hatch and nurture the young ones till the time they can fly away. Not only that, obviously they build their nests to protect themselves from the enemies, from the bad weather condition. Clear? It is also very important to protect their newly hatched young ones from being eaten by the bigger birds and the animals. Okay, and every kind of bird has its unique ways of building its nest. So my question is, how birds make their nest? How we make their house? We use bricks, cement, sands to make our house. Similarly, birds collect dry leaves, straw, grass, twigs to build their nest. They make the nest soft inside using pieces of cottons and feathers. Okay, so now they select a cozy place, that means comfortable place, in the branches of trees where the nest will not be noticed by the bigger birds and the animals. Okay, now let's talk about interesting nests of some birds. So first one, pendant nests of weaver birds. So this is the picture of weaver bird who is making their nest using its beak. Weaver birds are known to build the best nests. The weaver bird obviously takes care that nest doesn't fall down easily. A weaver bird weaves a pendant nest using its beak. It weaves pieces of straw, twigs and grass to make a big and beautiful nest. There is a basic characteristic of this nest. So what is this? The nest, so this type of nest always hangs from the branch of a tree. You can see in this picture. So this is a nest of weaver bird and it is hanging from a tree. And it has a tunnel-like or tunnel shape opening at the bottom through which a bird enters its home. So this is the nest of weaver bird. Okay, now let's talk about cup-shaped nests of Tailor bird. You know, Tailor birds builds its nest using leaves. They sew long leaves together to make its nest. It makes holes on the edges of leaves with its fine beak and sews them with thread and wool. You can see they can sew with thread and wool with their fine beak. This is why they are called tailor bird. You know, tailor means tati. They sew their our mm, shirt, our saris, etc. Similarly, the birds are called tailor because they are sews their nest with thread and wool. Okay, the bird keeps hair, wool, soft grass, and cotton in the nest. They also keep the wool, soft grass, and cotton hair in the nest to make it warm and comfortable. Okay, now the next one, cavity nests of woodpecker. You know, this is the woodpecker and it is their beak, sizzle shaped beak. Who have sizzle shaped beaks and strong beaks? Woodpecker. So the woodpecker makes a cavity nest. You know, cavity means a big hole. They makes a cavity nest. It makes a hole in the tree trunk by pecking it with its sizzles like strong sharp beak. Okay, it uses chips of wood to make its nest warm and comfortable from inside. So they use chips of wood to make it warm and comfortable from inside. Woodpeckers build nests holes in trees throughout the year. You know, they build their nest or a hole throughout the year. In your book, it is given that a woodpecker is able to peck 20 times in a second on the tree trunk. 20 times, a huge time, in 1 second. Now, some birds who don't build nests, for example, this one. This is a cuckoo. These cuckoos lay their eggs in the nests of other birds like crow. They don't even hatch their eggs or feed their young ones. They only lay their eggs on the other nests. So this is the example of the bird who doesn't build nest, cuckoo. Okay, now let's talk about some nests of other birds. Scrap nests. You know about the penguin? Yes, penguins make their nests on the ground as it's difficult to find things and grass in every cold places where they live. Hence they make their nests with pebbles and stone. Not only penguin, ostrich, vultures also. These materials may help to camouflage the eggs to keep them warm and in place. So this, can you identify the eggs from this picture? No. And that's why in the previous video we called the camouflage. Camouflage, that means mingling with the surroundings. These eggs, this is hard to identify because it is mingling with the surroundings, these pebbles and the stones. So we didn't identify them. So penguin and ostrich, vulture, they lay their eggs uh, in this place. That's we can't identify them. These materials may help to camouflage the eggs to keep them warm and place. Okay. Now the next one, burrow nests. Burrow nests. Burrow nests. Birds like swallow, kingfisher dig their nests using their beaks and feet. These nests vary in their depth and end in an enlarged chamber. You can see this is an enlarged chamber. They can vary in their depth and end in an enlarged chamber where the birds keep their eggs. These birds lay their eggs here inside the chamber and they hatch their eggs inside this chamber. So these nests are basically called burrow nests. Birds like swallow, kingfisher, they usually lay their eggs inside these nests. Okay, so that's all for today, students. This is the basically uh, nests of different kinds of birds. So you have to go through this video. uh, you can write all the important points from this video. Okay, you can note them. Thank you.